here we have, once again, Path of Achra. We got through a run. No, we didn't. I can't even think clearly enough to speak clearly. That's how tired I am today. But we'll press onward. So we got through part of a run. We surprisingly did not die. And let's get that volume up. Those lovely MIDI choral sounds to lull us to sleep. So we got through part of a run. We came up against this dragon at I think I picked a bad path, and we came against this dragon that we were not prepared for, and we managed to live because our one minion just survived, like tanked all the damage for us. So we came out on top on that one. So let's see how it works to like resume. I guess we can just do continue. Ooh, getting a little spicy there with the audio. All right. And okay, I was wondering this after seeing the last playthrough. Can we actually look all the way to the end? No, we can only see what's immediately ahead. And I realized, so if we take a look at our character, I've been trying to kind of get multiple elemental resists to try to spread out the elemental resistance, but there's a lot of elements. I'm not sure that it really works to build a character that resists everything. I think something I realized was part of it is just choosing where we go. So if we stack our resistances and then we go choose an area that has a lot of that type of damage, that's a good thing to do. But what we did was not that. So that's another reason that we might want to be hoarding these things for now. Obviously, you can feed gear to other gear to make it stronger. So if you're really sure you won't need something, you can do that. But yeah, it's a tough choice. I assume that as we get farther in, we're going to be taking more elemental damage. And that's not from their main attacks, but from like their traits, probably. So if we look, sickness. Yeah. And it just catches on fire. Wow. Or inflame, that's different. It's all coming back to me gradually. Oh, this stupid live chat. Why did it do this? Why did it decide not to work? It's okay. I've got a better view now. I did not mean to choose that. I guess what happened was as I was clicking around to another place, it just chose this path, so I guess we're doing this now. Hey, what I promised our inevitable horrible death, so that's what's going to be happening. And let's just take a quick look what we've got here. So we're all about poise. That means not moving a lot. And we have kind of a smorgasbord of resistances. Bronze Helm is just pretty straightforward, like physical, but we have lightning resist. It deals lightning damage as well. Resist psychic, and we apply repulsion if we stand still. So that's pretty good for standing still. Our standing still build. We did pick up a bunch of stuff too. I don't think I went through it. I think it was this ice necklace that I was interested in. What slot does this actually go in? Enemies are at hand. I think it probably goes to the head slot, so yeah. Let's start tabbing our way through. So we're gonna start having problems with our build that involves hitting people because we hit people, we deal physical damage. We do have Blood Rage as well, which will help us. Or we have this prayer which will apply Blood Rage, remove bleed, and it's kind of funny. There's a little. It's kind of similar to one of the abilities we had in Jupiter Hell. So let's see what happens if we get to this nice little choke point here. Something happened. Let's look at these guys. Range 1, death. Oh. We are not, we don't resist death. It's just not something we do. Wasn't there a place where we could see our current, like, full stats? I had hoped there was. Oh, resistances. We mouse over here. Yeah, see death resists there? 13%. Wow, huge. And we don't have anything that's going to really help with that. I guess Dread Axe, but I don't think we want to be switching our main... Oh, and here's the other thing. So why it was so horrible that we went into the area. And by the way, I don't think I clicked that area. I think what happened is I clicked back into the game because I was alt-tabbed out, and it just chose it for me, and I hate it when games do that. That's the first thing about this game I would say that I really hate, and it's a very minor thing. I hope these guys can't cast. Bleeding a bit. Blood Rage will let us heal, so let's hit again. And now we'll Sumeri. And we'll start to get some heals going. Possibly not enough heals. It's a fair amount of heals. This guy's going to be a problem. We should probably keep using this, huh? Get bloodied, cast Sumeri. This is a nice little choke point. I like it that we basically heal all of our HP on hit. Nice. Just bleeding all over my room, no problem here. Let's see. So we want to take... We've been doing strength, like every time. Oh, we also got a vigor level up. That's what saved us against the dragon. I'm still curious, like, what happens if we just keep pumping strength? Like, is that as bad as it potentially seems? I feel like when Sumeri is on, like, has a charge, we should really be using it. Our one. I don't want to keep saying the names of the prayers, I think. I'm not sure. There's still more. And there you have it. I should have considered switching my gear. Too late. So this is literally my second time playing the game, so. Now, I like a good choke point. I also like a good choke point that is not visible, that does not have a long line of sight. Unfortunately, our little friend here, not going to do too well. How do we hold still? S. I wish that... Oh, you know, I could have made him hold still because we have the ability to issue commands. Yeah, we'll do this. Like, I don't like that I'm hitting two of them at once. They're not even smart enough to move past each other, I guess. I want to wait until the blood builds up just a little bit. I need to see what that effect is. Is it our side? No. There's so much stuff. You hit, you apply. All this stuff happens. Pummel. What does pummels mean? I mean, I know what it means, but you know. Go after the caster here. Good. Got another Suri ready to go. Oh, plenty more guys. Is this even a caster? No, he's just a... He hits at melee. He hits at melee range. I hate when I click off of the game and then I want to click back on it. That is going to cause me to lose runs. I guarantee it. Is there a setting for this? No. I mean, there's experimental gamepad support. Just be careful when you click back on the game. Do we want to change our gear? I actually think our setup is doing pretty good. The main element that we've been up against is death. If we wanted to resist more, we could equip this Dread Axe. But that would mean getting rid of our Spatha, which kind of defeats our entire idea of holding a position. So I don't think that's worth it for 10% resistance. Find a nice little safe place so we can have him attack or hold position. Closest place I see, he's just gonna do his own thing, and that's okay. We're gonna let him do that. We're just gonna wait. He can... Our glory rises. So does our speed, and so does our strength. Alright. Emerald Eye. Bone Skirt. Now, where is that equipped? It's wielded in a hand. Okay. Poison resist. And it applies blind to a target. Bone Skirt, which would be here. That gives us some death and blood resist. Dealing blood damage, which I don't think we really deal blood damage. We take it, certainly. So this would mostly be useful. Oh, it also has 20 armor. It is more encumbrance, but who cares about encumbrance? Oh, it does decrease our dodge. So I could see wearing this. It's kind of a straight up replacement. So we'll take that into consideration as we move to the next area. And we choose which area we go to. So if we go here, we're going to be up against these fine folks who are going to destroy us. Astral damage. That's one I don't think we have much against, and just look at all these traits. Oh, the traits have icons for them too. That's pretty cool. Teleport. And he teleports to us, attacks, and applies stasis. Great. Which prevents teleportation. Well, that's fine. We don't teleport. He tracks us. Inflames itself and gets some buffs. And he dooms us. Okay. Well, that's fun. And he's got a lot of life, too. Wanton Pierce. These guys have all these different traits. Sickness. Hey, you know what? Like, my inclination is like, there's no way we'll survive this. Why don't we just bypass it and keep going for the easy route? Is the answer because then we're just not gonna have enough stuff? Ooh, summon 2 serpents, but we can't control that many familiars. Oh, and now by... Why do we have this? Oh, because I have unspent hours. So we can... This does allow us to deal blood damage. So that could be pretty good. We need our powers to be... Didn't it tell us, like, what the requirement, what the restriction was on these? Glory 20. So how much glory does this require? We have 8. Right? Or wait. Wait, that's 10. Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. It wasn't a trade-off between buying powers and having these, because that would be stupid. No, we just get access to it later in the game. So that's good to know. I'm really not sure if we can take these guys on. He has... I want to take a look more at area attack. Okay. This guy's poisonous. This guy zaps us. This guy gets strong until he gets hit. And this guy does astral damage, also gets stronger. Wow. This guy gets harder to hit. Protection. Wow, so he can just have a chance. He can just reduce all damage to 1. If you deal too much damage, 15%. of max life or more damage. So we have to do small amounts of damage in order for him to not trigger his protection. He'd fire, it does fire, ice, and lightning to all adjacent units. Wow. That's certainly quite the challenge. Hey, let's not challenge ourselves too much. How about that? I should really be considering, like, just powering up the stuff I do have. I should have done that back at the main menu. Hey, look, it's a Chimera Beetle. Well, now we get a chance to see what they're like. I didn't want to, I just wanted to see what was going on with him. I did not want to. Okay, there's another one. So we can take them on. To some extent. So we don't want to cast Urhal Hollow when Sum Uri is maxed. So much for that. So I guess I should be spending these powers, huh? I totally forgot about these. Man. I'm starting to get overwhelmed. Maybe I should have picked a more action-oriented game. This is a pretty action-oriented game, to be fair. We could put points into these, or we could get other things, basically. Oh, and we do apply bleed to ourselves and to units, so we do have a way to deal bleed. Maybe we do want to spec more into blood. Wow. When we deal blood damage to an adjacent unit, we heal, and when we're dealt physical damage, we deal blood damage. And then this just lets us deal blood damage. So what if I learned that, hemokinesis, and I also learned bloodbath? I don't know. Let's take a look at our stuff here. Bronze helm, pretty basic. Gives us some ice resist. And way less armor if we swap out for that. Does deal ice damage in a path to the target. I don't think we're going to be using... I don't think we're going to be changing out our equipment. I think that's a good setup, so we can sacrifice anything that would go into our hands. Saying Blade, possibly we would keep, though. We're not going to be two-handing. What is that? This seems to get most benefit from two-handing, which we're not going to be doing. Let's see. Is this what's the result of sacrificing? I'm not clear what sacrifice is doing. I thought it was like... Huh. What? No. Why did that happen? Because I clicked it, probably. Lightning gloves or bronze arm guards? I think the lightning gloves are a clear winner there. Intaba is very good for our build, so I think we'll sacrifice that. Who knows what is happening when I sacrifice? It does look like it improved the stats of the Intaba. The armor went up. Let's take a look at Singed Blade. So this applies poise when we attack. This would deal blood. I think I like poise because we did just pick up an ability that deals bleed. Will we ever take Daruk instead of Bronze Helm? 43 armor versus 10 armor. Applies Doom stacks on Apply Freeze. But we don't have a way to apply Freeze, really, unless we wear the Ice Necklace. So, not sure that really synergizes with our build. Let's just start sacrificing things. I do potentially want the Bone Skirt, though. I think that's a clear winner. Because it's the same armor. And we definitely can get rid of that. And we'll hold on to this in case, you know. At this point, we probably can't really make the switch. So let's just keep powering up our main weapon. Alright. Now we're all set. Not a great spot for us. Suppose we could have him hold. No, I did not want to do that. But did a double attack on him. As well start getting some blood rage going. I think we're just gonna have to rush these guys. I should have done that from the beginning. What I like. Strength. Nice. I do like this setup. We could have taken the other path. Or maybe I would have been too intimidated and I would have really screwed it up. So then it starts to be a question, what do we want to level up? This will increase our armor and also deals blunt damage. This will increase the amount of bleed we deal to the target. I do like that. I think that synergizes well. Not about living or dying, but about the broken builds we made along the way. Not sure we will be wearing that. 70 versus 28. This applies repulsion. This summons serpents. We do not have willpower. No thank you. It gave... What did it give? Like half of the armor value? We can handle anything now. Death Staff, we definitely won't use that. The Thunder Egg is going to... Is it going to deal ice? Why don't we just go here? I don't know. I'm not very good at evaluating what is the best option. Did I really have him on hold? That's not good. Let him sort things out. This is okay. This is good for us. Rare does cost a turn. Okay. Getting confused with Jupiter Hell. See, this is why it's bad to play a bunch of different games in a short time period. This is what happens. Oh, I should have had him hold. I needed to hit people to heal. Oh well. Our blood rage gets reset. That's unfortunate. So Halala is great when we have a nice fat stack of blood rage. Not heal off of that as much as I wanted. Hello. Let's try to get over to a corner. Yeah, we're fine. Pretty much just mash. We can get up a nice amount of blood rage. It kind of trivializes things. Leggings and a helm. 2 helms. Let's take a look. Well, I suppose it's better to take a look from the map screen, because then we can see who we're up against. Green demons in the brass temple. this guy looks nasty. So he deals poison damage. He gets plus 100 hit when he gets a kill. It's an attack of opportunity. Dooms the attacker. Oof. Entangle basically makes it so we can't dodge or move. That's okay. We're not one who moves. I'm kind of tempted to take this on, to be honest. Oh, I didn't realize this was an option here. Like, what? What's the... I like how we kind of get this shopping menu of what loot do we want, and it's not even random, like we're gonna find it if we do it, so we can try to create our dream build. None of these are particularly ones that I want. But you generally would think like the risk versus reward factor like makes this better. We can deal with these guys no problem. I think. Alright, let's helm versus this. Stand still deals death damage to the closest enemy? Well, shoot. I kind of like that, because it says stand still. Or Emerald Helm. If there's enemies, we heal ourselves every turn. So deal death damage and get some death resist. Or heal every turn. We heal pretty good already from our one, so I'm gonna say no. No. And committing to the new helm. So there we go. Let's move on. This has a standstill effect, but it's mostly about allies. We don't care that much about allies. Yeah. So see, this is what's bad, is our gloves, because they're on step. We don't generally like to step. We do like lightning resistance, but you can see this. This could potentially be useful, but the summons are limited by willpower. And the freeze effect is based on our willpower as well, so it's not that great. Wow, so if we remove our chest armor for this to work, it turns us into a berserker. Grants us extra attacks. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's definitely like an all-in sort of situation. I think I'm just gonna go with this because there appeared to be more enemies. Okay. Got a little choke point here. A little bit of one. These guys are range that. So I'm gonna let them come to me a little bit. Build up some poise and repulsion, and now we'll start blasting. Let's try this. Haven't been using it. Seems pretty good. I thought it would be okay to start moving because I felt there was probably not many enemies left. Stand ground is another one that I am interested in. We'll have to wait to level that one up. Nice little starting position here. Oh, I did not really wanted to do this. Yeah. Gotta remember to cast this since we get it +2 every area. Let's experimentally No, I think this is okay. Not a great start. We'll let our guy go off. Nope. Did not seem to be taking steps towards me. There we go. Oh, he's doing a number on them. Club, two-handed based, so no. Braces of command, we mentioned that it's nice because it benefits summoned allies, but we don't have that many allies. We have one. If we had a higher willpower and we could take more allies, it would make more sense. And no to Vine Scythe. that's another... Don't think we care too much about. Mountain or dune sea. So our astral resist 0. So is our fire. Do we want any of these? That's an on step. We don't step. Another, take off your chest armor and a weapon that we wouldn't use. So pick whichever one seems easier. These guys both could be pretty tricky. Just have to see. Stasis. Meditates. Oh, it says visible enemies, so we can see everybody without having to go back and then... Oh, that's nice. Corrosion reduces block and armor. Okay. So that'll start to eat through our ability to defend ourselves, which is not great. Versus these guys that just do astral damage, and yeah... I think I might be leaning towards... What is this guy? Lightning. Ignore armor and block. Well, that's going to be a problem. That's not something we want to deal with. We like our armor and our block. I would rather it be corroded gradually. What is exalt? Okay, it's just a on death. Let's go here. Things happened. Why are things attacking themselves? Nowhere to hide. Back here and wait. Ah, they got him. That's all right. +4. Let's add any more martial stuff that we want. Guard. We're not too much into the dodging. Maybe we'll just level up what we have. How much does this cost? 5. Dealing blood damage to an adjacent unit heals us. There's not really a way to spend to just get astral resist. Like, we just get it. We get 2% for each point we spend, I guess. So it's some incentive. But we really should double down on what we have been doing. I don't know. Oh, prestige class. Wasn't aware of these. 20% chance to deal additional slash damage and wind strike. Is this a reversible thing? I don't know. Well, we'll find out what prestige classes do. That was like a huge mistake. A run losing mistake. Run ending. So we generate wind strike, I guess. A little gaggle of goons there. Let's just take them all on at once. Wasn't much point to using that. We didn't have any bleed. So much for standing still, huh? Let's just hold out here. I wish I knew why I was cursing everybody. Is it this? I don't know. We're just cursing everyone before they get close. Well, I won't complain about that. Not that I understood, not that I recall why we are doing that. This is completely not synergistic with our build other than the additional slash damage, because it requires us to keep moving basically. Well, so much for that. This is not... We're quite satisfied with our build, thank you very much. Continue sacrificing. Ah, Firebird. A lot of fire damage, no doubt. Do we have good fire resists? No. We have 0. Looking at what he has here. Continuous fire damage to us. I don't know why bother taking it on. Because there's a lot of stuff here. Is it good stuff? Not necessarily. What I'm really in the market for probably is some gloves, but at the very least we can sacrifice these. Isn't that worth it? Let's try to push ourselves. See just how bad it is. Hello. Oh, there's multiple of them. Perhaps not as threatening. I didn't realize it was just going to be one room. Oh, wow. We sure took some damage. I was not paying attention to how much damage we were taking. That bar just went all the way down real fast. So let's not continue to pressure ourselves. Let's not fight this horrible thing that's going to kill us. It was interesting. A forbidden place. Oh, we should probably do what we can to... So this is what's been dealing death damage to... Oh, that's what's been cursing. This... I don't know, I could see us wanting to use this. This applies death damage to the closest enemy. This, if we apply bleed, also applies doom. We do apply a lot of bleed, but I don't, not convinced by that. Chest armor empty, that's a nope. No, do not do that. I have a bad habit of resting my fingers on the keyboard. And it just, I press things when I don't mean to. This is the one that applies repulsion, which, quite nice. And also gets armor stacks based on repulsion. This would just give us a lot of this that we already have. Inflame is no longer removed on being hit. Yeah, I don't... Maybe this is just designed to be something we feed to our other gear. As I mentioned, we like our weapons that we have already. We haven't really spec'd into dealing astral damage. Don't think we will do that. I think we'll take this on and we will try not to die. I had to take the risk. So that's an interesting new problem. The enemies aren't surviving long enough for us to heal. Yeah, Bloodbath requires us to get close, too. Maybe we take Cursed Flesh. Because when enemies die, we heal. 10 times skill level, that's not that great. Just looking for healing being mentioned anywhere here. Bat form. I guess potentially Cursed Flesh could make sense. But it's a really small amount of healing. Let's hold on to these for now. Well, the meditate's gonna get us. To hold because I want to do the damage. There we go. Now we're healing up. Gonna hang out here, passively damaging everybody. I keep seeing these squares appear, and I don't know what that means. And it doesn't say anything. Something. Oh, it's just the Taurid pummeling us. Ouch, I was pummeled. Sometimes you just have to use that ability just to get a little blood rage. If you can't take enough hits to get bloodied. We've built up a fair. I like that this lets us peek and see where enemies are. Oh. Ow. How did that happen? A Taurid attacked us somehow? I didn't see them. Okay. Tower. I assume the Metalith is kind of the main boss. Very astral focused. Of course, we do not have a whole lot of astral resist, so this would not necessarily go that well. We probably can take on Green Demon. Take a look at our stuff here. So right now we do death damage. That's been really nice. We can just stand still and passively damage people. So I really like that. I'm not sure I want to change that out. On being attacked, we apply bleed to the attacker and heal ourselves, and the heal is based on the attacker bleed stacks. That's interesting. And the stand still is honestly not that much damage because it's damage to the... it's based on the number of allies, which is just 1. So Kadir doesn't really scale too well for us, but Mask of Blood potentially does. So I like Mask of Blood. I'm gonna keep that. Now let's compare Shield to Discos. block chance, and on block deal slash damage in a path to the attacker. 80, 50, 40. Huh. So this blocks. Seems like a just kind of an upgrade of shield. 50% block. On block deal. Yeah, I'm gonna wield that. And we'll sacrifice the shield to it. And we do not need summoning. Alright, so we'll keep the Kadira as a backup in case Mask of Blood doesn't work out. Actually, I think we kind of have to sacrifice it to get its armor up. Our armor is rather high. Could always be higher. Yeah, this isn't that great in retrospect, so I'm just gonna sack it. Do we want more armor? Do we want more blood element? I would like bloodbath to go up, because that'll be more healing. And let's just take on this, I guess. Try to find a safe spot. Someone got entangled. There they are. Want to take a little bit of blood so we consume Uri. Start building up that. This deals blood damage to all units in a 2-tile range and adds a charge. So we'll... They are in 2-tile range. Worked out pretty well. Did I theory craft my way to a broken build my first run? Or did I stumble my way? Or is it very easy to stumble on a broken build? This is the game is all about broken builds. On standstill, apply bleed to all enemies. Or do we want poise? I'm hesitant at this point to swap out the weapon because that's going to be a big hit on our, like, how much we've invested into it. This is also a shield. And this seems on block it deals slash damage in a path to the attacker. This on block applies bleed to the attacker, so this is like perfect. Sickness. Nah, I don't really want to mess with that. Gain block per sack of inflame. No, we're not inflaming. We're not earth staffing. And are we wearing pants? No. Bone skirt is really good for us. I think I'm saving up for bloodbath. For some more healing. Master bleed is pretty good too, but yeah, I think I want more healing. Healing is what I'm most concerned about right now. Do we take on a red demon? Bleed, Scorch, Inflame, and extra attacks. So he has blood resist. It's not 100%. I kind of want to just take this on. Oh, that's not exactly good layout for us. Because those guys are range 3. We're going to let Tugar go hog wild, and we're going to have to close the distance. Somewhere in there, somewhere in that flurry, we get to take an action. I love that they're inflicting bleed on us. So convenient. It improves our blood rage. This was a good choice. Loot check. That's gonna be a nope. That would replace our bone skirt, which does not applies meditate and fire damage to ourselves. No. Thank you. Another shield. Corrosion to the attacker. No. We're good with our shields. I like the shield that we have. Not sure I like the gloves we have, so I am in the market. On attack, applies Scorch to the target. See, that scales off of willpower, which again, our willpower is not great, but at least it's attack rather than on step. It also summons a burning blade. I think at the very least this is better than lightning gloves, because we're barely ever triggering lightning gloves. Wait, lightning glove damage scales off of our speed though and not willpower. We do have some situations where we step, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that. We have 5, so we'll go ahead and get that bloodbath I've been eyeing. Yeah, I think we can't change our prestige class after we pick it, which would make sense. I don't know why I thought that that would even be a thing. Man, this run has been going for a while. I think we'll have to stop it here. I think it's a bit too long for a to keep playing. It's getting a little bit late for me, so I think we'll end it here. This has been the second session of Path of Achra. Things are surprisingly going well for us. Maybe the game is giving us the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I like that we can try different things and kind of theory craft our way into something that's powerful. And we also just unlocked our new prayer, which will let us heal ourselves. So that's really nice. That's going to be very useful in dire circumstances. Probably shouldn't have taken that bloodbath, because now that we have this, but it's been fun progressing and getting new stuff and having it all synergize with each other, and the fact that just can kind of happen. There's so many different paths to go down. I think that's really cool. It's like in a game like Binding of Isaac, you could have runs that were just complete torture, that you're really just suffering through because you didn't really get the items that you wanted. You were just kind of reliant on luck, and then you have those runs that are amazing. Everything's going well, you're getting everything you wanted, and it's awesome. This game, it's like the good Binding. It seems like this game is like the good Binding of Isaac runs. Because you can see everything that's going to happen. You can make your choices based on that. There's no random loot. And the game does such a good job of showing you all the effects everything's going to have, all of your current kind of modifiers. And I think it's very cool. I'm really glad I gave this a try. So look forward to more Path of Achra next time. Thank you for watching.